into Brinstar, DEFCON levels in the red, so my defense already set to Death Star. Feeling pretty good though, gun up on my wrist. I'm finna say my hood like a SIM card, fist up. I'm spotting Zoomers resembling Koopas Goombas. They maneuver back and forth among the ruins, unamused. But if a loser trying to do me like Timon be schooling Pumbaa, my bazooka's getting queued up, make them Roomba like it Zumba. I'll smoke them like a hookah, make them scuba dive with tuna. Y'all dropping like Sakura, try to keep my mood Hakuna Matata. If I lose it, I'm reduced to my medulla oblongata. Oh my God, I might Hadouken like Akuma on ya. And some of the creatures acting hella unconventional, swinging from the ceiling like some kind of living pendulum. I'll never be no friend to them. Sorta like the sentiment of X-Men with the Sentinels. Gotta put an end to them. Got a lot of Benjamins, but seen a lot of fuck shit. Niggas on this planet fly like sinusoidal functions. I'm trying to make haste, racing through this strange place. Pray that I could save space. The situation been hairy like Pomeranians. The moment that I landed, the more I get subterranean, the harder that I panic. By the time I'm off the planet, I'll probably be pretty famished and manic like Animaniacs. I think I need a Xanax out in Brinstar. You live hard, you get scars, then you get smart. You hit pause, a couple pit stops, make a wish, wait a minute, then you hit start. Every day in Brinstar, you live hard, you get scars, then you get smart. You hit pause, a couple pit stops, make a wish, wait a minute, then you hit start. I'm spelunking through puzzles, every dungeon look redundant while I'm gunning through tunnels like a subway tube in London. Either hunt or be hunted, cause the thugs are so abundant. I'm lucky my protection's even tougher than a Gundam. I sustained a lot of damages running around this planet. Got me sweating like the socks in my high tops. Yeah, Hove made the song cry. I'ma let my gun shed the eye drops. Call my cannon Cyclops. Yeah, from Brinstar to Norfair, it's a declaration of war on every corsair. You should see my cold stare. There's nothing y'all can say to bother me. I don't care. Better find a way to bob and weave like it's some horsehair. Cleaning up your messes like an old pair. Fighting for the freedom of the masses. Call me Voltaire. And if your friends don't get the message, it's another way to send it. I'ma bounce and leave your corpse. Here is warfare. Every day in Brinstar, you live hard, you get scars, then you get smart. You hit pause, a couple pit stops, make a wish, wait a minute, then you hit start. Every day in Brinstar, you live hard, you get scars, then you get smart. You hit pause, a couple pit stops, make a wish, wait a minute, then you hit start. Every day in Brinstar, yeah, yeah, yeah. Give it up, y'all. Every day in Brinstar, yeah. Like we about to go home. Safe journey, yo. Give it up. Every day in Brinstar, yes, yes. We can see our home planet in the distance. Every day in Brinstar, yes. We destroyed all the bad guys. We made a home back to our couch. Every day in Brinstar. Thanks, y'all.
Welcome to the moondoo.
Hello.
The name Sammus, the artist name, is it really your name or is it an artist
No,
idea?
It is not my name. My real name is Inongo Lumumba Kasongo, which is a beautiful name. And
Can you repeat again? Sorry.
Yeah. Inongo is my first name. Last name
Inongo,
is
yes.
Lumumba Kasongo. Yeah.
So beautiful.
It is, and it rhymes. So I always tell people I was supposed to be a rapper because I'm, it's built into my name. But the name Sammus comes from this video game character that I love so much, and you can't tell what she looks like.
Yeah.
And then when you beat the game, the armor suit comes off, and you see this woman standing there. And when I was playing this, there weren't many playable women characters. So it was important for me to see this character and recognize, like, oh, she has a lot of power. She's a powerful force. And it put a seed inside of me. And so when I grew up and I started making music, I felt like that was the stage name that I wanted to take for myself.
How did it all start? When did you think I want to become a musician. I want to make music. I want to be on stage.
The short version of it is I grew up playing vintage video games, Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega and Nintendo, and I fell in love with the music. So I decided, at that point I wanted to make a video game. I didn't know how to program or code. I wanted to make a cartoon. I didn't know how to animate, but I felt like music was accessible to me in a way that those other things weren't.
Yeah.
And so my older brother, he's a self-taught guitarist. He plays the piano. He taught me like basic musical ideas and introduced me to digital audio workstations, so like making stuff on the computer. So yeah, I started making this kind of video game music and then slowly transitioned into making hip hop beats a little bit later on.
If somebody's searching you on Google,
Yeah.
so there is some very interesting history. You have been a teacher, you have certain PhD degrees for different areas. You are assistant professor. You recognize that your students love hip-hop music and you started to write lyrics to somehow get closer to them and teach content. So for Scholar, you used to use also music.
At the time, I was just confused. Like, if I'm being honest, it was like I couldn't really figure it out. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do both because I don't know which direction to move in. So I started rapping over my beats. Like you said, I was a teacher at the time. I was working with kids and I wanted to, like you said, connect with them. And so that got me started as a lyricist. And then I discovered, I really like this for myself. And I started performing, like dipping my toe. I would do like an open mic night, or a friend would say, you can perform in the middle of my set. And that really gave me the sort of bug, like, I love this feeling. Music was the first thing that I picked, that I said, I want to do this, and I'm not just going to do what's expected of me. So I think in that moment when I, started writing lyrics and performing them, it awakened something in me and made me have a desire to have something in my life that was for me. In retrospect, I think when I tell the story, it sounds like, wow, I was so brilliant. I figured out how to do all these things. At the time, I was kind of losing my mind. I was like, I don't know which way to go. And I want to lean into this thing, but this thing doesn't make money. And this thing also feels a little unclear. And, academia is kind of crazy in its own way. It was really exhausting. It was difficult trying to figure out the path.
I'm kind of scared of the academy. I think that my parents are proud of me. I just wish I knew how to be comfortable here. I never feel like I'm allowed to breathe. Rubbing shoulders with these old nerds, rocking sweater vests in their office hours, eating hors d'oeuvres while I soul search, trying to make some sense of the ivory tower, feeling sober. Am I just a coward or a poser? I don't really doubt it, or a soldier. Books and holsters, but the setting sucks. I can't fight the power cause they write books nobody reads for these white folks that they trying to please. Recycle all the right quotes, trying to cite blokes. Ain't my cup of tea, eating Chex Mix, feeling helpless. I really miss my fucking ex. Is such a mind fuck cause we never talk, yet we still share a fucking Netflix. And every day I apologize to the poor kid that we never had. The emotion of the whole thing make me so sick. It's fucking sad what you don't get is how focused that I had to be cause you couldn't provide. Mad at me cause I'm losing my mind. Had to leave at a terrible time. Prednisone, I could barely breathe, now the pressure gone. I barely sleep, I ring the phone but you don't respond. Had to put myself in some therapy. Now my therapist, she take care of me. Yeah, like Sierra Mist, things are clear to see. Now I'm seeing my world in 1080p, baby. Yeah. Now I'm seeing my world in 1080p. Now on the album version of this track, there's no chorus, it's just a voicemail that my mother left me when I couldn't get up off the couch. I couldn't get any food, I couldn't take a shower, I couldn't see any value in the woman in the mirror. Now follow me on verse 2. It's been a few months since the last verse, since I called you bad words. I went ahead and got my master's. I trimmed the last of my relaxer, so my fro big, got some more gigs. My cell phone says I'm roaming, cause I'm on tour. I want more, forget home, so I go big. I was taking pills up in the bathroom, ended up alone in grad school. I'm Mario, I busted ass, but my prize is sitting in another castle, in a tight space. doorstep. So I'm moving back up on the horse like it's the first time I ever wore specs. I do my thing like life's a Rorschach. I see things nobody sees. Since my bee stings turns to double D's, I'm conceding that my feelings is amazing. Now I'm loving me. I could give it up, but where's the fun in that? Gotta live it up or you will never laugh. Life's a box of chocolates with a lot of options. Gotta keep it rocking like a rumble pack. The first letter of your first name makes your name emerge when I search things, and it hurts me, but I guarantee that without you, I'm a better me. And now I see the past with some clarity. Thank God I took my ass to some therapy. Now I'm seeing my world in 1080p. Now I'm seeing my world in 1080p. Thank you all so much. And I wish nothing more for you than for you to get the help that you need if you need it. I'm here having this spiritual experience halfway across the world because I didn't give in, because I had people who loved me and wanted me to stay. And I'm so grateful to them. And I feel like what I owe them and what I owe myself when I was on that couch and I felt like I can't move is to tell you all to get the help that you need, that it's okay to not be okay, and that there's love to be found in your community. And so please get that help and treat yourself with love. How can we love others if we're not loving on ourselves? So I'm crying tears of joy because I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And every time I do this song, I remember the girl from the first verse, and I remember the girl from the second verse who came out of that moment and was able to talk about it. So I love you. I have two more for you, and I just want to honor and appreciate this moment that we've shared together. Thank you for giving me this space.
The song 1080p is about losing control of your brain, I would say. Yeah. So this song is about depressions. Mm-hmm. How did you handle that?
So I made 1080p. It was really like a desperate plea. It was a cry for help in a lot of ways. I, was in the middle of grad school. Like I said, I didn't know which way to go. I was in a relationship that was not healthy for me. And I feel like that was my last attempt to try to alleviate the pain, was to just speak it into existence. When you say something out loud, sometimes that's the first step to getting help. But it also connected me with so many other people who were also struggling and didn't have the words, didn't know that it was okay to say those things out loud. It was freeing for me in so many different ways. And now I feel like the way that song and that experience has impacted me is that I'm much less likely to write off or disregard when I'm feeling in deep pain or in crisis. Instead, it's like, I'm going to sit with this and figure out what's going on and what are the next steps.
I'm just another mad weirdo, yeah. I'm just another mad weirdo, ergo. I came up with a chant for other mad weird folks, earphones, here I go, yeah. I'm just another mad weirdo, yeah. I'm just another mad weirdo, ergo. I came up with a chant for other mad weird folks, earphones. I lost another pal, I'm an introvert. Before you hit my cell, you should hit the curb. You too busy flipping out while I flip the bird. Forget the urge for hitting up my integers, not integer, too insecure. Don't hit your girl like Christopher. I'm in my world, don't miss my words. Just listen first, no visitors. When I'm chilling with my work, you should hit reverse. You think you know me? Well, never try to phone me. I say I hit your back, but I'm swerving like I'm Kobe. Keep it low key. How you tell your bro he better leave your ass alone and disappear? Like he Obi-Wan Kenobi got a phobia of homies who appear to be cheering. that your wings can't control. You deal with the blows, the hills and the lows. So when you get a lemon, plant a seed and let it. When you need to reset, it means that you grow. Cause living is a thing that your wings can't control. You deal with the blows, the hills and the lows. So when you get a lemon, plant a seed and let it. My computer in my arms, then it fell and it hit the pavement. I come through the tech support. Now they telling me they can't save it. Every beat that I had made, my vocals all erased. On my knees and now I'm praying I'll go and catch a case. Somebody press the reset, I guess so I could reject all the he said and she said that was giving me some feedback. When I lost my presets, Jesus, I was seasick. Losing everything was exactly what I had needed. Had to hit the restart. At first I didn't think it was really life, like it's VR. Hit so hard I thought I was flying, cause I could see stars. Wishing life was something like driving so I could detour. Crying like I'm Eeyore, didn't see a blessing. Silly me, I was foolish instead. I started cussing people telling me to cool it, but he was simply testing me to see if I could do it. And now I found the best of me, but first I had to lose it. When you need to reset, it means that you grow. Cause living is a thing that your wings can't control. You deal with the blows, the hills and the lows. So when you get a lemon, plant a seed and let. When you need to reset, it means that you grow. Cause living is a thing that your wings can't control. You deal with the blows, the hills and the lows. So when you get a lemon, plant a seed and let it. Matter's not created, no, it's only reimagined. So what matter is how creative you are with what you haven't. We be feeling like we Sisyphus, but listen, it's not good to stress and let the things we cannot change possess and get the best of us. I can't accept defeat, yo, I'm far too gifted for that. I rested for a week though, I knew I had to get back to making all these beats. No more stress about the setbacks. I laced up both my cleats so my kicks are sad and kick ass. You can achieve it all if you want it bad enough. You could be Ithaca, blasting out Gamerin. You can lay in the dark, locked up in the attic, but I'ma stay flexing hard. Watch me as I power up. Mama used to say Rome didn't grow in a day. I feel the pain, but it all gon' dissipate. You can play it safe with your store-bought Minute Maid, but I prefer the taste of my homemade lemonade. When you need a reset, it means that you grow. Cause living is a thing that your wings can't control. You deal with the blows, the hills and the lows. So when you get a lemon, plant a seed and let it. When you need to reset, it means that you grow. Cause living is a thing that your wings can't control. You deal with the blows, the hills and the lows. So when you get a lemon, plant a seed and let it. So I love you all so much. And when you fall hard, when you get a lemon, plant a seed and let it. I want you to pick yourself up and meet with your friends. When you get a lemon, plant a seed and let it go. Be in your community, love each other, love on each other forever. When you get a lemon, plant a seed and let it go. Keep doing your weird shit, never ever stop for anything. When you get a lemon, plant a seed and let it go. Thanks, y'all.